Marcus Webb spent 40 years as a postal worker in a small town nobody could point to on a map. He wore the same faded blue uniform, drove a truck with 200,000 miles on it, and split a single sandwich into 2 lunches to save for dollars a week. When he passed away at 79, his neighbors were stunned to learn he left behind $2.1 million, most of it quietly built through a retirement account nobody knew he had. Across the street, a real estate broker named Denise pulled in triple his salary every single year for 2 decades. She drove a leased Mercedes and posted vacation photos from 4 continents. Today, she is 61, renting a 1-bedroom apartment and still working because she has almost nothing saved. Same 40 years, same country, 2 completely different endings. I'm going to show you exactly why that gap exists, and the reason will surprise you because it has almost nothing to do with how much either of them earned. Here is the trap most people fall into without ever noticing. Every time your income rises, your comfort quietly rises right alongside it, and the extra money vanishes into a slightly nicer life before you even feel it arrive. Researchers call this lifestyle creep, and it is not a character flaw. It is basic human wiring. Your brain adjusts to new income almost instantly, so a raise stops feeling like a raise within a few months. Marcus beat this trap using one boring trick. He automated a fixed percentage of every paycheck into an index fund before he ever saw the deposit hit his checking account. Denise never automated anything. Her money passed through her hands first, and money that touches your hands before your future gets spent on your present. But here is the part almost nobody explains correctly. It was never really about the automation itself. It was about time, and time behaves in a way that breaks most people's intuition completely. Money invested at 25 roughly doubles 3 more times than money invested at 45, using the simple rule that investments near historical stock market averages double roughly every 10 years. That means $1 Marcus invested in his 30s was worth vastly more by retirement than $1 Denise invested in her 50s, even if she invested far more of it. This is why financial advisors obsess over starting early instead of starting big. The market does not reward the biggest deposit. It rewards the deposit that has been left alone the longest. The surprising part is that Denise was not reckless. She simply never separated looking wealthy from becoming wealthy, and almost every financial disaster in America traces back to that exact confusion. Behavioral economists have a name for this divide, income statement rich versus balance sheet rich, and it explains why so many high earners retire with nothing while modest earners retire comfortable. If you remember only one thing from Marcus and Denise, remember this. Wealth is not created by what you earn, it is created by the gap you protect between what you earn and what you spend, and then what you do with that gap for decades without touching it. So, if you are staring at your own bank account right now feeling behind, here is the honest truth. You do not need Marcus's exact salary, you need his exact patience. Start whatever automated amount you can manage today, even if it feels embarrassingly small, because the version of you 30 years from now will not remember the size of the first deposit, they will only remember whether you made it.